Okay, so this is my new rifle build, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. It's built around an Aero precision equipment. It's got a M5 lower, upper, and a 15-inch handguard is also an Aero precision. And the internals, everything except for the trigger is also Aero precision. The trigger is, I took that one out of my carbine, and since I'm building a precision rifle, so I put that trigger into this one, which was the Rise Armament. He was the RS-140, so that came out of my carbine and went into this build. And I got this cheap bipod from Amazon to use for right now, but I'm actually okay with it. It's been working pretty well. It's the CV Life cheap bipod you can get for $20. And right now I'm using my old scope from my when I had it on my 308, and this is actually a cheap scope from Walmart. It's the center point, but it was like when they first came out, I bought this because it had the turrets with no covers, with no caps, and it does have a parallax adjustment up front on the objective barrel, and it's a 4x16, and it's a 1-inch tube, and I used it. This is and this also came from my other AR, and just borrowing parts from my other ARs to put it on this one. So this is the Burst Prepper, and it's a Magpul PRS stock, and Magpul Mayak grip, and running some Magpul magazines, 10 rounds. Also have 25 rounds, and this is the VG6 Epsilon, and it's got a compensator and a flash hider built into one. And this barrel is a badass fucking barrel, which is made by Ballistic Advantage. It's their premium bull barrel in 20 inches. And wow. And this is post doing my ladder test. That's why I'm telling you this is a badass barrel. To get you one. But I'll go ahead and do another video of this into more detail. Also got a Radian charging handler here. And the bolt is just a cheap bolt that I got off, I think it was Aim Surplus. And yeah, but I'm pretty impressed with this so far. Nice build. Definitely worth the money I put into it. And like I said, we'll do a detailed video of this later. Just giving you a update of the rifle that I've been making. So we're doing a ladder testing of Sierra Match Kings 168 grains. I'm going to start off with 42 grains of IMR 464. Reloading these single-handedly to avoid as much deformation to the bullet as possible, so we can get a true grouping out there. I'm going to be starting with the top left corner target. Yeah. And I like to use these whenever time I'm doing groupings or zeroing a rifle to prevent as much interference with the stock. Okay, now we can adjust our impact right now. We're ready for the next group. Okay, so these are groupings that I got. This is the first group I started with was 42 grains of powder, and you can see that's a tight group, and that is under an inch, so that's a sub MOA right there, coming out of that barrel, that Ballistic Advantage barrel, the premium barrel. And this is 42.4, and I think I pulled out one of these. I pulled one of them. And it's the 43 grains of powder, and this one was all over the place. But I think 42 grain is going to work, but I want to see if we can get that grouping any smaller. So I'm happy with that group, but there's always room for improvement. We're going to see if we can refine that and get it even smaller. So that's going to be our next ladder testing, and for the 168 grain Sierra Match Kings. And now we're going to test out the 175. Two powder charges here. One is 42.2 grains and the other is 42.6. As I stated, it's going to be the same thing, as close to as M118 round. And I'm hoping we get some really decent groupings, because this barrel is 1 in 10 twists. We shall see. Be shooting the top left corner of the quadrant down there. That was all me and the wind, but at least we got a lock back that time. Okay, same thing here for the 175 grains Zero Match Kings. Like it likes the 42 grains of powder. It says 42.2 grains of powder, says 42.6 grains of powder. And I'm pretty certain that shot was me. I messed this up. Otherwise, I would have probably kept maintaining that small group. And this is 42.6. And yeah, that was me again. I pulled that one. But I'm pretty impressed for this barrel. Oh yeah. In case you were wondering, yeah, that is an outhouse. We don't have running water on the ranch, no electricity either. We use the outhouse and also kerosene lanterns. Just to let you know. Yeah, so it is a real ranch.